Morning all, it's a frosty one this morning. Right, let's have a look what we got. We've got 7 crosses from you guys, a bit lower than we've had lately, but I don't know, I guess you guys must have thought it was a tricky one. So where's my, I've lost my cursor now, I've got 3 screens running here and I don't know where I am. Right, okay, yeah. So where am I? Just on the top of that fence container, is that a container? Yeah, it looks like a container, got an aircon unit on the top. So there's mine, flashing by there. That's the one I put on here on Tuesday. There's only one gone to the right of me, which makes sense, and most of you have gone to the left, which means you think that this guy here is looking steeper than I thought he was looking. But that does make sense, actually. But let's draw some lines from this fella at the back first. We're up there and down there to the lowest one. Not a massive spread from this guy. You all seem to think he's looking in that same direction. So I'm sort of, yeah, down towards the bottom of that. And then draw some lines from this chap here up to there. And I think they're all valid valid crosses. It's just we all see it, you know, in a different way. We like to think it's a representation of what the judges might do. It's usually about 8 judges. We've got 7 crosses. So how far left, right, up and down do we think the judges are likely to go? How steep will they think this guy is looking? I think that one on the left there is probably about as left as they're going to go. Although we've seen some bizarre things in the past. I'm sure somebody's going to go practically vertical above his head. And then we've got him looking further over there to the right. So if I draw lines from his eyes, those outside lines are not sort of too bad. So we should be looking somewhere in the middle there. You can see the, where's it gone? You can see the cross. I've already clicked on the average to see what it was, and he's put that little cross in there. But of course you can't see it because there's a bit of an issue with it, and it doesn't show up. So what do I think of all these crosses? I think they're all valid crosses. When you look at how far apart the left one is to the right one and the bottom one is to the top one, hundreds of pixels apart. Hundreds, if not thousands, of pixels apart. But like I say, I think they're all valid crosses. So let's have a look at what I said the average was, which is 2803. 1523. That was that one that we saw in there now. I've lost it again. Oh, there it is. So I'll take these lines away and I'll put some white lines across through the average so we can see where the average is. I know it's to the left of mine, which is bound to be because most of the crosses are to the left of mine. Anyway, enough waffling. Let me get rid of these lines and draw a big white cross, which is there. So height-wise, it's roughly about the same as mine, because mine's on that little post by there, but it's further to the left, which does make sense to me. Perhaps I should have gone a little bit further to the left. However, I've already committed to my first cross, because they dropped £2 credit, which had to be used that day, one day this week. I can't remember what day it was, but they said use £2 free credit. So I didn't use my free ticket, but I did use the free credit to check a cross on there rather than waste it. So I've already got one cross there, but I haven't used my free bronze ticket yet. In theory, I should put it 1 pixel away from the other one, but I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I might do 1 or 2 further over then near that. But the thing is, we get called out every week, don't we, with the J? It's always where you don't think it would be, or it is for me anyway. I can think, yeah, it's bound to be in this area, and then it turns out to be miles away because 1 or 2 of the judges have gone way too high or too low or whatever. More than makes sense, and that's where the average ends up. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet, but that's where the average is, in that big cross by there, which would make sense for most of the crosses that are on there. But I'm further to the right, so I don't know. I don't know whether I'm just going to leave it at that and hardly spend any more money or not. Who knows? So I'll put that, well, I would have done it by now. I'd have put the average coordinate up there in the top right. Alright, let's move on to Revcomps. And good news for me is that I won a Samsung Galaxy S25 mobile phone on Thursday. After Thursday night's draw, they did a tech draw. But we'll explain more about that in a second. So what have I got for Monday's draw then? Well, the only thing that really caught my eye, if I'm honest, was this Audi S3 launch edition. Only 2,000 tickets. I really fancied that, but I wasn't spending 30 quid a ticket. So I didn't do it. I just did one on this McLaren because it's 70 grand cash alternative. And I did one on this Abarth because I thought it'd be hilarious to drive. But yeah, that's all I've done for that. Now Thursday, they're doing another live draw like they did on last Thursdays. Multi-win live draw. Now last Thursday they did the first one and it was 99,999 tickets, so the odds were high. And what it was, if you didn't play it or not sure about it, if you bought a ticket for the draw, basically that ticket was valid for every car that was drawn in the draw. There were 6 of them, but of course it meant that the odds were high on all 6 of them. They were all 100,000 tickets, and there was 100 items in 100 winners for a bonus tech draw that they were doing after. So if we look at this one for Thursday, they've dropped the odds now this week for this week's live draw on Thursday, or next week's live draw on Thursday. Your one ticket will be valid for all 5 cars in the draw, but they've dropped the odds. It's only 49,999. I think they struggled to sell all those tickets last week. I don't know how many they sold in the end. I lost track, but even on the morning of the draw, they'd only sold something like 32%. But they've dropped it now, and every one of these prizes, so you can't pick your prize. You're just in the draw for one of the 5 cars. But what they've done, as well as halve the odds, is every prize, every car has got a cash alternative. So the first one, Audi R8 or 70,000, then it goes down from there, 50,000, 30,000, 25,000. There's none of those cars I'd really be interested in keeping. M3 competition, Land Rover, BMW 330e, Volvo, I wouldn't really be that bothered about keeping any of those, so that's great in that I could take the cash alternative for any of those if I'd won. And as it says there, one ticket is 5 chances to win because you're in on all 5 cars. And then at the end, if you bought a ticket for that draw, your ticket will all automatically go into a tech draw at the end. Now this week is going to be 40 bonus prize winners, and it's 5 iPhone 16 Pro Maxes, 10 iPhone 16es, Samsung Ultras, MacBook Air. So that's what happened last week. I didn't win a car in the main draw, but when it came to the tech draw after, I was automatically entered into that, and then I had an email saying, congratulations, you've won either an iPhone 16 or a Samsung S25 or £475 cash. Now I didn't particularly want a phone because I've got a Google Pixel phone I've had for about 3 years. There's not a mark on it. It's like brand new, works fine. But the cash alternative was £475, and I thought, these are £800 phones here. Why not take the brand new phone? So I emailed them back and said, yes please, I'd like the Samsung S25 rather than the cash. I didn't want the iPhone because, well, I'm an adult, so I went for the Samsung S25. I mean, they are, the flagship phones, the best around, and I know there's the Ultra and the Plus, which is bigger and supposedly better, but Samsung S25 will do me. That'll last a few years. Don't know what I'll do with my old phone. It's like I said, it's like brand new. So yeah, it was nice to have a little win. Boosts your sort of confidence in playing a bit. So this week now it's mostly phones. Well, I don't really want another phone, do I? I'd be hoping for a MacBook Air, but it's not as simple as that. They'll just tell you if you've won something or what you've won. So I know they've sent it because I checked the tracking this morning, and it's at they said it'd be here Monday or Tuesday, but it's at the delivery depot, so it might be out today with Royal Mail. Just checked and it was at the delivery depot, and it's been assigned a delivery route, so might be here today. But I've ordered a case for it from Amazon because you can't hold these phones without a case. They'll just fall out of your hands and smash to pieces on the floor. So So I don't think the case will be coming till about Monday, so it's a shame if the phone comes today. But never mind, it'll give me time to muck about with it, won't it? And I've just remembered it's the 1st of March, 1st of the month, which means it's going to be a new Auto Trader electric car giveaway today, which I haven't got the page ready. But it doesn't affect you because I'll just pause the video while I get the Auto Trader page up. So give me a second. So today, this month's free giveaway then is a Leap Motor C10. I've never heard of a Leap Motor before. I'm guessing it's one of those Chinese ones. Oh, that's quite nice actually, isn't it? Oh, quite like the look of that. Oh, I'll scroll down a bit in a minute and have a closer look. So just got to put your name in there, email address, age 17 plus, and enter now, and then you're entered in the free draw for electric car. I'm going to scroll down now and see what this Leap Motor is about. Brand new SUV from a Chinese company, Leap Motors. An EV, battery range 2 miles. Impressive touchscreen, wireless charging, parking cameras, keyless entry, panoramic sunroof, 20-inch alloys. Well, it looks alright actually. Certainly a nice looking car. So you also get a home charger, there's free installation. I think they usually, they do. You get up to £1,300 towards insurance. Have they got, sometimes they do the electric bike as well. It's not showing it on here. I might have to find it separately. But some months they do electric bike giveaway as well. I'll have a look at that now after this. But there we are. I quite like the look of that. I might, it says read the review there. I might actually read the review in a minute and see what it's actually like. But yeah, for a free car, free entry, worth a shot in it. Anyway, that's enough nonsense for me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend then, guys, and good luck for Tuesday. Let's hope Christian knocks one of our doors.